Howdy y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Now 2 weeks ago I posted a video where I went hunting in Virhonga and I killed a diamond Cape Buffalo there in preparation for the new map going to drop. And I will be the first to tell you that I was wrong about my prediction. Turns out we're not getting a map in India, we're getting a map in Nepal. And I'm so very excited. We've had some little teases as to the animals that will be in this new reserve. We're getting 10 brand new animals, and I am so excited. However, we will see the return of some familiar faces, not very many, but some, and one of those species coming to Nepal is black buck. However, we've been through this time and time again. When there's a new release of a new map with some returning animals, usually the populations of those animals reset. So today I'm going to explore the options of black buck here in Parque Fernando in hopes of finding a diamond black buck before the populations reset, just in time for the new Nepal map. And of course, my weapon of choice, as it has been for the last couple of hunts, is going to be the 243. I just feel like it has the right amount of precision and punch for those smaller animals so that they die very quickly. I don't have to do a lot of searching for them once they go down. It seems to be doing its job very efficiently lately, so we're going to see how well it works on black buck. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Sunder Patent map? Leave your comments down below. I am so excited to see the snow leopards, the tigers, as well as what the new black buck are going to look like. And don't get me started on the Tibetan fox. Now that's an animal that doesn't see a lot of daylight, especially in modern media, so very excited about the Tibetan fox. Now my map here on Parque Fernando isn't completely discovered, as I've only really been looking for red deer, puma, and axis deer in the past. Maybe some mule deer here and there. I also use this map to record background footage for my diamond takedown video. If you haven't seen that video yet, please go check that out, especially if you're having trouble taking care of your diamonds when you find them. So we're going to check out the best possible places to find black buck here on Parque Fernando, and hopefully we'll find the biggest, baddest male to take home with us today. Let's get started. So last time we were on Parque Fernando, minus my diamond takedown video, we were looking for axis deer years and years ago, and we finally did get our axis deer. They were bugged at the time. That was years ago, and shortly before those videos came out, I was also looking around on Parque Fernando and accidentally maimed a diamond black buck. It's been that long since we've seen a diamond black buck, so here's to hoping our luck's a little better this time around. We're going to start on this side of the map here, and especially the right side of this lake. They all drink on that side of the lake, as well as the right side of the map and the top right of the map. So they're all pretty northern, they're all pretty much to the east. So we're going to try and make this as easy on us as possible. Hopefully we see some pretty big males here as our time goes on. So I've spotted some black buck here, but they're all mostly females. I don't want to take any females unless I absolutely have to. I don't think I have a collar that could bring them in either. I'm going to take a look really there. Honestly, I'm doubting there's any males here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run right into the thick of it and scare them off and see if I can find a male track. Because if there are male tracks here, see, there was only one drinking here and it was a female. So at that point, I should have already spotted a male. Yeah, I think I'm just going to scare these guys off for right now, because I'm not seeing sight or sound of a male black buck in this herd either. Oh, there was a male one over there across the river, right across from the zone that I'm at now. Well, he's already gone. There's no way I can shoot him through the thicket, but at least we know that there are zones here for them. We've just unlocked another zone for black buck here. I saw another female. She's traveling backwards. Is it time for them to leave yet? No, it's not. So I don't know where she may be going, but she is definitely going. There's another female. She's nervous. So that's probably the herd that we scared off just a moment ago. I don't see any other, again, no males. There's no males. They're really good at hiding, I guess, if they're there, but I don't see anyone over there. Oh, there's ducks. Okay. I'm going to travel back upwards along this side of the lake, since it seems like I've scared off pretty much every potential prospect here. I'm going to see if there's anything north of these zones here. This is the first male that I've seen at a reasonable position. He's just a 2. Well, we're going to take this opportunity to take him while we have a moment. And we're going to stop and check, see if there's another 2. No way! What on God's green earth is that? I swear to God, no pre-film preparation was taken in order to do this. This is nuts. Hello? Of course he's going to go off behind that tree, but oh my God. Now he's a pretty reasonable distance away, so I'm gonna have to try to scooch in a little closer, as well as try to accommodate for the fact that he's hiding behind a tree. That's fucking insane. If he does run away, if I do spook him, we do have his zone up here. I think he belongs to that zone. It didn't give me another zone when I pinged him. But this is just the wildest circumstance. Here we are looking for a diamond black buck, and I don't even think we're like, I want to say 15 minutes into the video at this far. Okay. This is a perfect approximate distance for our black buck. I'm just scooching just a little closer, get as close to my 164 yard zero as possible, and we will take him down. Oh yeah, this will work. This will do. Yeah, he's dead. He's very dead. Well, I mean, that was easy. Let's go get him. However, on the way there, we're going to pick up our 2. This was an insane shot. This is a crazy shot right through the heart at 185 yards away. Wow. I didn't even think that I was aiming to hit hard. I was just trying to hit a lung. But thankfully, not only did I hit the heart, but I hit both lungs. So, I mean, that worked out pretty freaking good. He's just a tiny baby, especially in comparison to this 5 we just killed. Not even going to worry about his score. I'm way too excited to go pick up our big boy. All right, so obviously, first order of business, I'm going to try to get a good picture here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And of course, obligatory plug, any screenshots or extra content that don't make it into my YouTube videos can be found in my Insta Lodge and my TikTok, which can be found below. Alrighty, let's see what he scores. Crossing my fingers here. That's crazy. That's crazy. That took us all of, what, 10 minutes, I want to say? Diamond is 132.26. He scored 135.02. So he's not super high above diamond, but he's still a diamond nonetheless. And my God, those horns are simply magnificent. Now, how was the shot placement? It should have been all right from 170 yards away. My zero was for 164, so it should be right on the money. Oh, we aimed just a little bit too high. we could have hit the spine there and completely ruined him, and that would have sucked a lot. But we were lucky. We were very lucky, and it penetrated the top of the lung here and made its way into the next one. And in fact, if it had pushed just the tiniest bit farther, we would have had an exit wound. So that's crazy performance from the 243. It's a base game gun. It's the gun you start with. Not bad at all. This is crazy. This is so crazy. So I guess that's it for me this video. Leave a like, subscribe if you want, ring the dinner bell for notifications next time I go live or next. I'm just kidding. We've moved on to Cuatro Colinas. I haven't changed the time just yet, but this is another map that I haven't spent a whole lot of time on. I would like to have a diamond Iberian wolf at some point. I guess that's in our near future. But I also want to hunt another species that we haven't paid a whole lot of attention to, and that is Iberian mouflon. I'll admit it, goats and sheep and animals in that vein really aren't my forte. I find them to be just the tiniest bit boring, if I'm being honest. But I don't have any mouflon or sheep in terms of diamonds. I'm a dirty fucking liar. I have this ibex sitting in my diamond lodge right now. I, as cliche as it is, would like to have a diamond Grand Slam multi-mount at some point, and I can't keep putting it off forever, so let's give mouflon a shot. And luckily for us, they also drink from 1800 to 2100 on Cuatro Colinas. So let's see what we got going on here. This is already a pretty interesting development. This entire herd is made up of level 3 mouflon, and they all look different. I do have to keep in mind that I don't need the 243 for mouflon. The 308 will work just as good, if not better. So let's give it a shot. Let's find the biggest level 3 here, and we'll go ahead and take them. This one has a score of 129. This one's 121. This one's 139. And, oh, there's 2 with a max of 139. So this one's getting attentive, so we're going to try our best not to hit the spine here. Yep, I think we did. Let's see if we can't get a nice little bloop on that one as well. Maybe. Now, I zeroed for 82 and tried to aim a little high. So, I don't know just how good of a shot I made, but we're going to go find out. Okay, well, we got a no organs hit shot on that mouflon, unfortunately. But that's okay, because he's still dead. These mouflon over here are very nervous. I didn't know they had females with them, unless they were down here, and I just didn't see them. But that guy is over there by himself, so maybe if I zero for 328, I'll be able to nail him. Or maybe that was a little too high? Oh, there's a 4 with them. And I missed him too, through the bushes. I'm getting a little too big for my britches here, and I'm rushing my shots. And that's not right. So let's go pick up our trash and see where we went wrong. Alrighty. So we did aim just a little high, zeroed in for 82. We hit the tiny little space there between the spine and the lungs. This is one thing that I'm not very familiar with. Usually lungs on bigger prey or bigger game, their spines are like right on top of the lungs. They're like pressed together practically. But the Mouflon have a little bit of empty space between them. So had I aimed just a little bit lower, I probably would have nicked the top of the lung there and it would have been fine. He scored 132.82, which is not even close to the gold minimum, so I can't be exactly too upset about it. Let's see who all else is dead. Looks like this one up here is dead. So, yeah, that was the one we shot from 300 yards, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go see what he's up to right now. Well, this has a medium bleed rate. Maybe we hit him well, but we also got a medium bleed row. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you? You're a dead sheep. That's what you are. Let's see where this blood trail leads, and we're gonna go pick up our other sheep. There's more! I think I aimed too far forward. Yeah, there's no way. There's no shot. Now, does anybody else want to run right by me right now? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay. Alright, let's see where this Mouflon hit. Oh, dude, I didn't aim low enough, and I didn't accommodate for the fact that he was in movement as much as I should have. But he would have been 113.37. That's not very high above silver as it is, so I can't be very mad about that. Just target practice. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, we actually hit a very decent shot. We scratched the liver and made our way into both lungs. Not bad. This one also scored 113.16, which is very, very close to the last one that we shot, which is totally fine. This is just proof in the pudding. If you slow down, you take your time, and you make the approximate calculations, then you'll be good. So we found another zone on this lake, and we found a Mouflon over here with a maximum score estimate of 185. Surely that's not going to make diamond. We know this, but he's still going to be a very decent Mouflon if we choose to take him. Now, the problem is I'm a very, 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 very long distance away, and I'm not sure how well of a job I'm going to do on this, but we are going to give it our best shot. Come on. Oh, I spine shot him for sure. For sure. This guy's alert. We're going to try to aim just a little higher, or a little lower, rather. Oh yeah, he's dead as well. So that was either another spine shot, or we made two very good shots. Either way, I'm nervous. I choose to play this game using freedom units, unfortunately, so I'm not using meters, I'm using yards and feet, which I guess complicates things a little bit, but mama didn't raise no bitch. I'm never going to turn down a challenge. So here's the smaller Mouflon. It says we have vital blood, but I think it also says that for spinal shots anyways. Oh my god, no, wait. I mean, chef kiss, this works. This was an incredible shot. You can see the bullet drop. You can see the angle in which the bullet was lowering. That's crazy. Right into the top of the lungs, the most sensitive part of the lungs, so it goes in one and out the other, and if it had pushed any farther, there would have been an exit wound. As for the trophy rating, he's a 3. I don't really care, if I'm being honest. Just target practice, but, I mean, he wasn't anywhere near gold anyway. This is the one that I'm worried about. This here is the one that I'm worried about, because it says vital blood, but it could also still be a spine shot. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. Again, the most sensitive part of the lungs here. And look at that bullet drop. That's an angle for the fucking books right there. Sunk right into the sensitive, thin top part of the lungs there, and burrowed safely into the next lung. That's intense from 280 yards away. And on a Mouflon so big. Diamond is 179.56. This one scored 162.50. Is he anywhere near close? No, but is he close enough for me to be satisfied? Yes. So we're seeing improvements here. We're taking our time and slowing down, and it's proven to be very beneficial. What time is it now? 1946, so we still have an hour and a half, just about, little under. So I'm going to keep looking around and see if there's any Mouflon zones at this lake, and if there's not, we're going to move on to the next one. So I did scare off, unfortunately, another herd of Mouflon. So we gotta make this really, really, really quick. From what I saw, there was just a bunch of 2s and 3s. So there's one. And then he's gonna take off. And he's gonna get hit. I know I hit one of them good, at least. One of them. So, I don't know where I hit the other one. I guess we'll see. So, one of them went down immediately, which tells me I smacked the lungs. That works out perfectly fine. The other one took a little bit longer to die, so I'm assuming that I hit a non-vital organ hit, or maybe I just hit the fat and he bled out like most other goats do. So that's fine. I guess we'll go see what our other one scores. Here's the first one that we shot at this lake. He would have been a silver anyway. Where did that come from? Hello? Are you out there? Hello? Hello? I don't see you. Oh, I see you now. Oh yeah, he's not worth really anything, but we're gonna take him anyway for the sake of respawn. Good night, sweet prince. Oh, there was another one with him. Hello? Where did he go? I guess I was too late on my reaction. I mean, that's fine. We still got another goat down. We took 3 for this zone. I'm not gonna complain. Other than hitting him way too far back, unfortunately. I thought I accommodated for distance as he was running, but I guess not. That's okay. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh! Oh, this wasn't a Mouflon. This was this was an Ibex. He only scored a silver, which, I mean, 10 points from gold, sure, I'll take it. From 166 yards, I just barely scratched the heart there and made its way into the lung. Mostly that lung. I'm surprised it didn't touch the other one, but he went down rather efficiently, and here I thought that that was a bunch of Mouflon. I mean, hey, a little variety wouldn't hurt. I've made my way over here, and it doesn't appear that there's anybody else on that side of the lake. So while we still have time, only 30 minutes, I am going to check and see if maybe there's some over here. So we have our first and I think only zone at this lake. This guy has a score of 131, a max of 131. This guy has a max of 130 or 158. This one has a max of 157. So I'm going to try to do my best to take out the top 2 at least. Oh yeah, he's dead. And he's going to die. That was quick and efficient. Well, I got to this lake here, and I've already spooked some Mouflon here. There's a 3 with a max of 136. There's another one somewhere down here. At least I have their zone. There's a 3 with a max of 135. There's a couple females. That's okay. I'm sure there's others across the lake that I can look out for. Oh, I hit him. I don't know where, but I hit him. Shit, I ran out of breath. Well, he will definitely die, but not in the way that I want him to. I've got this whole lake to look around, so maybe, just maybe, if there's anybody left over there, I didn't scare them off. Oh, the guy that's hurt is right there. Shit. Oh, did I hit him again? I don't think I did. I think he just stopped and turned. That's fine. In that case, since I know I maimed him, I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to pick him up. I mean, he's just a 3. I made a very rushed last-minute decision, and that's why that happened the way it did. So, nobody else to blame but myself. I'm just going to keep looking for zones and see if maybe our fortune will change. So we have a zone here, and it's just a bunch of females, unfortunately. So this is a dead zone. We will not be harvesting anything from this zone here at all unless they're rare, and they don't appear to be rare. So we're going to keep the ball rolling and try to find us some better zones here. There's another zone across from this one over here that also appears to still just have women, and the other zones that could be here are still well out of render distance, and this is all I have to go off of. And I know there's nobody here on the right side, so I'm going to go across the lake and see if I can't spot more at that zone. Alright, let's take a gander. It is all just girls. There will be no trophies taken from that zone either. This is all just women. Could I spot anybody else here? No, I don't see anybody else. So at this lake, there are only 2 zones, and they are all women. They're absolutely invaluable, so we're going to keep the ball rolling, and we're going to find us another zone. How often do we go to this river? Apparently not often enough. There are no zones there, so we're going to walk the river and see what we can find in an hour, roughly. So we are here at the river, and the first thing I see are 2 big level 4s. Now, this one has a score of 151, and this one has a score of 163, so obviously, I want him. So we're going to do our best shot here. I think we aimed a little too high. The other ones don't seem very phased yet, I don't think. Well, this one knows what the fuck is going on, so we're going to take a quick shot at him. We hit a tree. That's going to scare off the rest of them. Well, that one just died. So I don't know how effective our shot was, but it was definitely a shot to say the least. Are there anybody else nearby along this river bend? This is just too bright. Since he's across the river, we're gonna keep going down this way because it'll give us plenty of time to check out this little stretch here, as well as cross a bridge. There's a bridge here, so we'll get to our sheep in due time. Well, we have yet another zone along this river. This time on our side. Unfortunately, I was running too fast and scared them, so we weren't able to see any potential prospects along this river. At least at this zone. Ooh, okay, this changes some things. There's another zone here. I'm going to try to aim a little high for this guy here because he has the highest score. Oh man, I messed that up, I think. No, he's going down pretty quick. Well, at least we got a mouflon on this side of the lake. That'll work. It looks like we hit a pretty good shot on this mouflon, better than I thought we did, so... Oh, there's more? Where? Okay, now I'll have to use the night vision for this, because I want to see where they are. Oh, there's a 4 there? Say less. He's dead. Slay. Does anybody else want the smoke? Does anybody else want the smoke? That is what I thought. Alright, let's see what this guy scored. 127.45. He was a 3. I'm not expecting anything too serious. But from 289, almost 290 yards away, this wasn't terrible. This could have been worse. I honestly thought I'd shot him in the face. So, I mean, there are worse things that could have happened. And there are worse mouflon that we could take. So, let's move on and get our 4. Alright, let's see what this level 4 scored. 146.37. So it was just barely over gold, and from 185 yards, I sniped that heart. I sniped it, and not only did it have enough power to go through one lung and into the liver, but it also hit the stomach, and I'm honestly surprised at the way I threaded this needle here. As you can see underneath the body, it just barely made it past that other lung and didn't touch it at all. Very weird, very strange, but pretty proud of this shot. Not very proud of the score, so we're not going to keep him, but the shot was pretty nice. Here's another mouflon zone, the biggest one of them holding a 164 maximum trophy score. The others have 142, 137, and 145, so I definitely want this guy at the very least. Let me reload first, and we're going to see how efficient we can make this. So I'm going to need to aim just the tiniest bit high. Oh yeah, that'll work. And are the other ones gonna flee? They should, at least. Well, for fleeing, that's not very slavey, bestie. There we go, get out of here. I'm gonna check down this way. If there were mouflon there, they're not there now. What else do we have going on here? And if there were any other zones across this lake that were that close, they are definitely, they're definitely not gonna stick around and find out what this blicky does. There's another zone very, very, very far away, with a bunch of nice looking 3s, minus this one. This one's a 2. This guy has a max of 130, this one has a max of 149, this one has a max of 162. For a 3, that's not anything to really sneeze at. However, I need to double check and make sure he's not behind a tree or anything. Oh, he's not, he's out in the open. That will work, it's very delicious. So we're going to 0 for 328, and try to hit a dead-on shot here. Oh yeah, big dead. And he will flee, which is fine. That's another mouflon in the books. Now, if I wanted to, really, truly, I could cross. Using this boat here, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to go down just a little further and see what we got. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That guy had a score of, or a max of 164, if I'm remembering correctly. And I'm pretty sure there's other mouflon downriver as well. If I can get him to come into light here, I'm going to try my best to smack him. I hit him way too high. Now, I don't know where I hit him, but it definitely wasn't vital enough, but it'll take him down anyways. We'll pick him up shortly after we get across the lake at some point. But we're going to keep looking and see what other zones are here. Well, after taking a look at the time, it's 20 after 2100, so I think we are going to cross the lake and we are going to pick up our sheep. But after we pick up our sheep, we can continue on down the river after we reset the time. All right, here's sheep number 1, or Mouflon, I guess. He scored 139.42, and from 320 yards away, this was the shot we took, so it was good enough. We hit center lung, and it broke into the stomach there in the back, slicing right through the liver. Not bad at all. Well, I take that back. It barely tickled the stomach through the liver. I mean, still, I'll take it. As for the score, he's a 3. Not going to expect nothing super crazy, so let's keep the ball rolling. All right, here's our next Mouflon. Yeah, we aimed just a little too high. It was post 300 yards, so this was a difficult shot to take here. We absolutely decimated his shoulder blades, unfortunately. And that is such a shame as well, because he would have been 156.31. Is it by any means close to diamond? No, but that's a pretty even medium for me, at least between gold and diamond, for me to at least want the full score. We're not going to keep him for that reason. Finally, here's our next Mouflon. Now, this guy... Oh, took an incredible bullet. We seared right through that lung there, right through the center, and it packed enough of a punch to tickle the liver, and I guess by tickling the liver, by proxy, it tickled the stomach. Don't know how that happened, but it happened. I will take it. As for the score, 144.88, just barely above gold. Barely hitting it. He's not pretty enough for me to want to keep, but... it's not a bad shot from 273 yards away. We have a lot of Mouflon to keep picking up, so let's just keep going. Alrighty, and I think this is the last one. We did aim just a little too high, and we still found ourselves in that little sweet spot between the spine and the lungs, just barely scraping that spine. Unfortunately, we were not on the good side of that little gap there. Otherwise, he's a very... ooh, I didn't even notice that. His horns are awful wonky. His score's a little disappointing, because he would have scored 159.99, which is much more than a gold. It would have been right in that sweet spot between gold and diamond. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, just a little bit higher. Just the tiniest smidge higher than that sweet median. But other than that, he's not a bad trophy. I just wish I hadn't have completely missed the lungs there. It took me a very long time, as you can see, to pick up all these Mouflon. It's currently 22:19 in game, so we're going to find us an outpost nearby, and we're going to swap the time back down to 1800 and give it another go. So we're back on the right side of the river here, and we found another zone here for Mouflon. This guy has a max of 143, this one 141, and the one behind him has a score ranging anywhere between, I think it was like 111 and 130 something. So we're going to try our best to take this little guy home. Just aim just the tiniest bit high. I think it should be okay. No, we didn't hit him very well at all. Oh, there was a 4 there. Oh, wow, okay. Oh! Oh! Well, that was certainly a shot for the books. That was post 300 yards away. He was in motion, and he was immediately downed. So unless I hit a next shot, then I must have hit a double lung or a heart shot there. I'm obviously very excited, and I need to calm myself for the next zone, but I'm very, very excited to see where I hit him. That was nuts, and nobody can tell me a damn thing. A damn thing. Look at him laying there. Bitch knew better than to run from me, honey. Shit. Well, I will say this, regretfully, we blew up a zone over there. But you know what? That's fine. That's totally fine. That just means we'll have a new zone somewhere else to unlock. And hopefully the farther down this river we go, the more of them we'll find. Actually, after blowing up that zone, we are back on track with roe deer zones. If that's going to be the case, and the next couple zones are just going to be drinking zones for roe deer, then I'm definitely going to try to move on and not stay on this river. If I do stay on this river, I might move down here just to see if there's going to be anybody here. In fact, rather to be safe than sorry, I think that's what I'll do. Well, these places are awful close to that lake. I haven't been there yet. Fuck it, we ball. The lake's closest, and then if there's nobody at the lake, we'll go to the river. Wait, oh my god, I forgot to go pick up that Mouflon. Let me do a quick scan to see if... oh my god. Shit, that's so bright. I'm gonna see if there's anybody out here. There is. Just peckers.
What did he say?
That's a big pecker.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
There's another big pecker.
Huh?
Another big pecker.
Pause.
Okay, let me go scoop up this guy really quick. Just wait. Just hang on. Alrighty. So we have a vital blood hit, as we can see. I'm just very curious as to where this shot landed. Oh, okay, period. We double lunged him straight through the center of the lung while he was mid-motion, post 300 yards. Oh my god, that is insane. That is the best shot that I could take tonight, I think. I don't think I'll ever top that on Quattro, period. That's such a good shot. I'm very impressed. I wish he scored a little higher. He was just barely above gold as it is. But otherwise, this shot here, the shot placement just makes me so fucking proud. That's so crazy. Now we can go back to where we were. We were up here making our way to this lake here and then back down to the river. We only have 30 more minutes within this drinking time, so we better hurry. So we made it just barely in time, and I'm not even going to waste any more than I have to. There's a 4 here, if I can spot him one more time. Look at that score. And he's dead. There's more Mouflon here. There's a 3. There's a 3. There was another 4 with them, and I don't know what direction he went in, but that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to pick that one up just yet. I'm going to run around here and see who else is left. Okay, we have another zone here, but I'm not spotting any great big uns. Just a 3 with a max of 142, 1 with a max of 151, and 1 with a max of 126. So if I can get Mr. 151 here to turn for me, I'm going to try to snipe him. I didn't hit him very good, but that's okay. I made a valiant effort. I just maybe overshot it by a little bit. His distance was minimum 350 yards, so I didn't have to aim super high to hit along there, but I did. I did miss it up. It's okay. We'll find another zone. You know what probably would have helped, actually, now that I'm looking at it? You can't see it because my big fat head is behind it. My camera's down here, but I was zeroed for 82 yards. So that's awful funny. And lo and behold, we've got another zone here. Just, again, 300 yards across from us. I think we're going to try to take this guy. Aim just a little high, and yep, he's done so. Well, since this guy is currently in our way, onto the next zone here, we're going to go ahead and pick him up. And wow, that was a pretty far forward shot. I was lucky to hit what I hit. We double lunged him and brought him down instantly. This was the shot we had. Actually, from that angle, because he wasn't completely broadside, that's not a bad shot. Maybe if I'd aimed down just a little bit lower, I would have been a little less uncomfortable with it, but nonetheless, we took him down pretty efficiently. He's a 3, so 133.95 is not necessarily surprising, but he is a very low, very, very low 3. Well, we did recover a zone over there, somewhere over there, but there was nobody at it because by the time I got here, it was already 1 minute after 2100. So we're just here to pick up this 4 that we killed. He scored 158.51. That's the way. I like it. As for the shot, ooh, okay, come through. Okay, literally come through. Actually, it's about to bust out the body there. So not bad. He was only 170 yards away. This thing just, when you hit them in the sweet spots, it just eats them alive. They just crumble. They just fold. I love the 308 against Mouflon. So far, it's been very effective when I can hit my shots. I didn't realize I had been playing as long as I had, and I don't think we have time to come down to the river here. But Quattro Colinas is not completely off the list here in terms of maps I do want to come back to eventually, especially because there's just so much I haven't checked out yet. I do want to try to get a Mouflon or a goat, an ibex. I want to get something at least. In fact, on the list of all the animals that I have from this map that I have diamonds of, I only have red deer and European hare, and they did not come from this map. So I don't even think that I have a diamond off of Quattro Colinas yet. So we have to make that happen. Do I literally have Alzheimer's or something? I literally have an ibex. You have a diamond off this map. Anyway, if you've made it this far, leave a like, subscribe if you want, ring the dinner bell for notifications next time I go live, or next time there's a new upload. I stream sometimes on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Xanderism with 2 eyes. You can find that link in the description. And of course, you can find my Insta Lodge and my TikTok down in the description as well. Any extra content from Call of the Wild that didn't quite make it to YouTube will be found in those links. My Insta Lodge also features screenshots of trophy scores, rares, diamonds, as well as an insider look into what my lodges look like. So if that's something you're interested in, you can see that down below. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. It was good to see you again, and I hope to see you next time. Roll the tape. Hey there. Thanks again for watching my video. If you'd like, you can select the link to my right to subscribe today, or if you're looking for more Xander content, you can select the links to the left of me to watch even more of my videos. Or if you'd like to keep in touch, you can check out the links below and find me on all your other favorite social platforms. And with that, it was great to see you again. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you next time.